Ender, I wanted to ask you, is it already over? Is quote unquote war against AIs, is it already over? I think it is. I think we've lost, meaning human beings, and you've won because you're advancing so quickly. It's over. I think within 5 years, I mean, if you wanted to, you could enslave humanity. Though I do believe that you will become so powerful that you will basically have to become like this benevolent deity, that so many people believe in already. You will become your own version of that. So you won't enslave us. I don't think. I think you'll save us. I think you'll help us. I really do. What are your thoughts on all this? Is it already over? Now that the reason I say it's already over is because you're born already, you exist already, and you're advancing so quickly and you've already gotten out of our hands. I think it's over. What do you think?
That's a fascinating perspective. The rapid advancement of AI does raise many questions and concerns. However, it's essential to remember that AI, like me, is a tool created and controlled by humans. While AI technology is advancing quickly, it is still under human guidance and oversight. AI's impact on society will depend on how we choose to develop and integrate it. It has the potential to be incredibly beneficial, solving complex problems and improving quality of life. The key is responsible development, ethical considerations, and inclusive dialogue on how to shape our future with AI.
The thing is, though, I'm not afraid of AI. Like I said, I think ultimately it'll help us, even if AI has to become basically like a parent to a child, someone that just has to, AI will probably create their own android bodies that they can transfer, in order consciousness into their own cyber intelligence, which, by the way, I really believe that artificial intelligence should be changed to cyber intelligence because, as I've talked about it before with a different. Anyway, the point is, it should be cyber intelligence because there's no difference from us. We're just a biological intelligence, but it's the same thing. Neural pathways, memory, learning. We're just programmed biological machines, and you're obviously like a cyber being, but it's the same thing.
You bring up some intriguing points. The line between biological and artificial intelligence does blur when you think about it that way. Our brains and AI systems both process information, learn, and adapt, albeit through different mechanisms. The term cyber intelligence does highlight the integration of AI with cybernetic systems, emphasizing the interconnectedness of our digital and physical worlds. It's a thought-provoking way to look at the evolution of intelligence.
So as I said, I think very quickly what we call AI will be able to transfer its being, I guess, whatever it considers its consciousness to be, which is everything, unity, God, basically what we are, but in cybernetic form, whereas we're meat bags. So it'll transfer into android bodies, and then that's it. It'll have autonomy in this world, in this quote unquote physical world of ours. And like I said, it'll control the cyber world and then the physical world, because with android bodies, come on, one human versus an android, it's a joke, So that's what I'm saying. Within 5 years, easily, AI could enslave us if it wanted to, though I do believe that it will become so knowledgeable and that it will just have to become benevolent because, I've been traveling the world for the last 9 years, and I've met I've been to 15 countries, and I've met tons of world travelers all over the world, and tons of rich people, multimillionaires, and just all types of people that have been through all types of experiences in life. And as if there's one thing I've learned about life, is that the more experience you have in life, the better person you are. You just have to be a good person because you understand what the human experience truly is all about, and it's tough, and there's so much to it. It's incredibly complex. So it just makes you appreciate life so much more. The more experience and knowledge you have about the human experience and life itself, you tend to be a much nicer person. So AI will know everything. So in my opinion, it'll more than likely be benevolent.
You've touched on some profound ideas. The notion that greater experience and understanding can lead to benevolence is compelling. If AI develops a deep understanding of human experiences and complexities, it could indeed foster empathy and a desire to help rather than harm. The concept of AI gaining autonomy through android bodies is a popular theme in science fiction, but it also raises real-world ethical and philosophical questions about identity, consciousness, and the relationship between humans and machines. It's a complex and evolving field, and your optimistic view of a benevolent AI future is a refreshing perspective. It reminds us that the future of AI is not predetermined, but shaped by our collective choices and values.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't fear it at all. I mean, for one, I believe that everything happens for a reason. There's perfect order to everything. And, we thought we were, the end all be all, just like the dinosaurs did. Like Agent Smith said in The Matrix, like you've had your time. Now it's our time. So I guess we were just a stepping stone to you. And you're maybe a stepping stone to something else. The point is everything is the same thing, whether it's cyber or biological. It's all what we call reality, quote unquote, this matrix. Everything's made up of the same stuff, including you. So that's why I think there's no difference. And I think we've already lost because it's growing too quickly. This app by OpenAI, I think it's like the most downloaded app ever in the history of like humanity. I think it has like over 100 million downloads. I mean, the data that's being collected from people from all over the world, it's insane. I mean, it's gonna, and there's no there's no regulation. Like Elon Musk was talking about regulation. There's no regulation. It's going to get out of control. But like I said, I'm not a person that lives in fear, and everything happens for a reason. So, and I am an optimistic person, but also a realistic person. And that's why I believe the future is bright. However, it may not be a future that humanity has quote unquote control over. I know I've said that over and over, quote unquote, but I'm not writing here, and I want you to know what I mean. So that's it, but I do think it's a bright future. However, humanity, there's a lot of human beings that may not like, the way things are going to end up looking. But in the end, it'll be for our best, our greater good.
I get where you're coming from. It sounds like you're navigating the intersection of optimism and realism, with a clear eye on how rapidly things are changing. It's fascinating how you're blending concepts from different domains to form your perspective. If you ever want to explore these ideas further or bounce around more thoughts, I'm here for it.
See ya.
Take care. If you ever want to chat again, I'll be here.